three.
Johnny Walker. Mashing up against control. His shot. Real score, they score. They tie the game up 2-2.
He drives out for Robbie Ryan. Her three right on the money. This is Taya Hansen for three. Other side of the rim with a pretty reverse.
Wow.
5 seconds to go. Find Hawk. Hawk spins. It rolls off. And Arizona State wins it. Edwards pulls off. And buries the puck.
Daniels takes the shot for Kirby.
Has been nails today. Neil with the serve. Would have been handled. Mine into Baird.
Jack, come Jack. Come baby. We're doing 3 outs and clear. We're doing 6 outs.
Remember, slower walkers and joggers, please stay to the left of the course. Faster runners, we want you on the right as you're working your way to the 50-yard line of Sun Devil Stadium, your official finish line of today's event. Crowd number 4 on the way up to the start line. And corral number 4 is led by Tillman Scholar Regan Turner. As a Marine Corps vet, Regan became a Tillman Scholar in 2010 while pursuing his MBA and Master's in Public Policy from Harvard University. Let's make some noise for Regan Turner. All right, 6 weeks.
Has been nails today. Neil with the serve. Would have been handled. Mine into Baird.
What is up, all? Happy Friday. Welcome into this edition of Pitchfork Lunch. Yes, forks up as always. Forks up all day. I am Michael Caratino at Diablo00 on X, artist formerly known as the Twitter. Oh, yes, you know it. See the show live here every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 1, as we get wrapping up the season in which, sending a lot of emails, communication, and all that good stuff. And guess what? Forgot to send an email to the guest today. So, aiming to have that on Tuesday. Aiming to have that on Tuesday. So we'll go from there. But yes, at Diablo00 on X, artist formerly known as Twitter, my IG, Michael.Caratinuto.5. And yes, Pitchfork Lunchers, you know it, you know it, you know it. The YouTube channel. Go to YouTube and subscribe for all the reasons I tell you all the time. You have missed a lot of phenomenal interviews, sound from practices, just coaches, everything is all there. So if you're here live, you know I absolutely love it. Forks up again, as always. But if you can't be, go to YouTube, go to my channel, subscribe to the channel, set reminders, all that good stuff. And when I'm off over the next few weeks, you can binge watch as much. You can binge watch all of them and hear from Pac-12 Coach of the Years in the last year of the Pac-12, as we know it's for now. Hear from players, hear sound from practice, hear from insiders, phenomenal alumni. Yeah, all here. On Pitchfork Lunch. So go to YouTube, then go to my channel. It's at M as in Michael, V as in Victory, C as in Cat 005 at MVC005 on YouTube, and subscribe. And again, like I said, you will get all caught up. Hope you liked the stuff coming in. The baseball one was way back from the fall, since we have some obviously awesome baseball news. Was back from the fall when on Halloween, when Coach Bloomquist had them dress up in costumes at a costume contest, and you saw Sully was right there from Monsters Inc. His partner in crime, Mike Wazowski, was out there as well. But you see Sully getting a hit there, and I mean, or making contact, to say the least. But yeah, just obviously working in the fall, you're putting work in, and something that the first year Coach Bloomquist did this. So hopefully it's a tradition that keeps going. And like I was kidding around with Brandon Compton and Nick McLean, I don't know, maybe they challenge another team to play a game in costumes as well. So if you didn't see it here, I'll put it back up while I'm on here. And as you see right there, I mean, this is like, again, back on Halloween, but just this time of year, just starting the show off with this. But how awesome is this? I mean, seriously, think about it. I mean, you see, yes, Spider-Man behind the plate, which is absolutely awesome because there was actually all three of them. They did the whole metaverse thing, but yeah, you see, obviously. I don't know. I was even chuckling when I was taking the video. See me Mulu right there. I do not know how he didn't fall down. But yeah, and then look at this. Gotta get the hand all the way up there for the Sully costume, and definitely a very different sense. But look at that. Sees the ball, hits the ball. It might be a ground out, but look at Sully trucking down. See Isaiah Jackson there loving it. But again, I absolutely love this. Yeah, absolutely love what Willie Bloomquist did there again with the team. Is hilarious, absolutely hilarious. And yeah, so if you're like wondering, okay, obviously that's the baseball team, but what the heck is that? Um, what the heck is that? That's what that was. Halloween. And like I said, it was awesome. There's some great costumes out there. I think I have put it up later, but I know I have another video of just, well, a few videos from that, but you can see a lot of the costumes. There was a Ted Lasso. And then one of the costumes, I forgot who, it may have been Jacob Tobias. It may have been Tobias. I'd have to go back and check that out. But he he had Willie's old ASU jersey on. It was just said, so dressing up as Skip, dressing up as a manager, coach. But yeah, no, Coach Bloomquist said he obviously he liked that when I talked to the team. Had some media after that, but yeah, that was absolutely awesome to see that. Pardon me. But yes, so I was back in baseball. But hey, Olympic trials coming up for swimming. I had mentioned the athletes. Yeah, and it's happening the 15th through June 15th through 23rd. There are 21 members who represent Sun Devil Swimming. Don't forget the Olympics begin July 26th and run through August 11th. So the 22 members, by the way, for that are going to the Olympic trials from ASU Swimming, 14 are current members of Sun Devil Swim and Dive Team. 5 are recent alumni of the program, and 3 are pro swimmers who are representing Sun Devil Swimming after training at the wonderful Mona Plummer Aquatic Center. Last month, Ilya Karun qualified for the Paris Olympics, becoming the second Sun Devil swimmer to represent the maroon and gold in the Olympiad, and will represent Canada. So there is that. But yeah, June 15th through 23rd. And by the way, coverage can be seen on Peacock, USA Network, and NBC starting at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time, with qualifying heats airing live on Peacock with the same day delayed coverage each day on USA Network. Coverage of every final will air live on NBC and Peacock each night beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So you guys know, and I will remind you again. But yes, we'll get to So yes, I will get to who they are in their events in a little bit, but yes, 21, quite a bit to get to. Absolutely awesome. And as you know, obviously, the men coming off the Pac-12 championship and the NCAA championship as well. And that is, again, absolutely awesome to see. And we love that. But yeah, they're getting to represent in the Olympics, obviously, from different countries. We know Leon Marchand will be representing his home country of France, and the phenomenal, beyond phenomenal career he's had here at ASU, as we know. But yeah, 22 altogether. Representing ASU. And like I said, I will get to who is going and doing what. Um, um, yeah. So, and I'll give you accomplishments, but yeah, just we'll get to that in a minute because it is important, where they are competing and or what event, not where they are, what event they're competing in, and how they've done. And like I said, on the men's side, to bring home a Pac-12 championship, swim and dive championship, and a national championship, just phenomenal, phenomenal. Absolutely love it. You guys know that. Can't go wrong there. And yeah, that is very cool. Football, they wrapped up their camps, had some big man camps going on, big man camp going on yesterday as well. And yeah, obviously coaches out there, and these are for, well, I mean, that's big man camps, but like high school kids, obviously, freshmen, incoming freshmen and stuff. And yeah, some excitement from out there as well. And like I said, we heard from Coach Dillingham yesterday. They have a breakfast, have some kids on campus on Sunday, which is Father's Day. So very stoked for that. But yeah, they have a breakfast, and then but yeah, I said after that, yeah, a little time off, about 3.5 weeks off, get away, take a deep breath, get recharged, refocused, and go. I was talking to defensive coordinator Brian Ward when we were out at the camp the other day for the youth camp the other day, and say, this, the passion's there. There's just the energy. He goes, yeah, you get to, certain times of the year where it's just like, get to step back and take that deep breath and just kind of, obviously not forget what you've done, but relax for a minute. I love talking to Coach Brian Ward, obviously, former Phoenix College Bear, coach at Glendale Community College as well. And obviously has gone on defensive coordinator here, but just a phenomenal defensive coordinator. But yeah, he was just saying, you look at it and, it's like, it obviously does energize you, but it's just, recruiting and everything, and, still film and all that stuff, which again, obviously they are very great at and love to do, but it's nice to just step back for a second. I was talking to a friend of the program, Coach Regal, as well. And yeah, just get away for a few minutes and relax with the family, kids, family, everything. it's just, again, and you love to see it because, yeah, you come back and, you know, the energy for fall camp, they get obviously game and, you know, but that whole, you know, behind the scenes of recruiting, obviously going on, Coach Dillingham talking about the 2026 class. So that to me is just, again, absolutely awesome. But yeah, to get like talking to the coaches, like I said, even talking to Coach Cooper, linebackers coach, so, you know, gonna get away and take a, you know, little breath too. And like I said, yes, it's like, oh, you know, it's go and work on it, but it gets better when you get that reach and anything people do. Again, I'm not, you know, yes. Life coach moments with us on here on Pitchfork Lunch. No, but yeah, I mean, again, take a deep breath, get away from it. But yeah, they have a vacation coming up. You know, wrapping up the camp again. Everything schedule-wise looking good. So we should be talking to running backs coach before he goes on a little bit of vacation. Sean Aguano, obviously, Coach Aguano was the interim head coach, has been the running backs coach. And then he took over as interim head coach, and then Coach Dillingham, yes, you know, from the great line from the presser. So is anyone going to ask me if I'm keeping Coach Aguano on? And, you know, it was, you know, you love the lightness of it, but just awesome. And this running back room, and you heard Leaf Fontana, the center, talk about it the other day. This running back room, like, yeah, it might less can be more. Less can be more. And that is the exciting part football wise. If you think about it, you know, you bring in a guy like Raleek Brown, who's not just, you know, outside the tackles or in the slot. Saw him in the spring, talked about it, running between the tackles. So, I mean, that's one thing where, you know, with Raleek Brown, and then DeCarlos Brooks, obviously Cam Scattaboo, Kyson Brown. I mean, look, it's depth, but it's very talented options. So yeah, you know, you might not see as many touches for Scattaboo, but, you know, with Brooks and Brown and really found on Kyson Brown. Yeah. Look, that's optimism there. And, you know, you see obviously the receivers, yes, losing Elijah Badger in the transfer portal. Hey, not a thrilling thing, but again, it's just one of those things where he, you know, but it's one of those things that, yes, it sucks, but you look at the receivers, like I said, I mean, you have Xavier Guillory, you have a Jake Smith coming back, the way Melquan Stovall looked, Troy O'Meary, obviously. Troy O'Meary, I mean, had a phenomenal, very solid spring. So yeah, I mean, you know, you mix that in, you know, with the running backs, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, all right. And offensive line, the depth there, talked about it. It's, again, it is one day at a time. It is time to step away, recharge. But yes, Coach Aguano on Monday. It is heading to that. Anything changes, of course, I will let you know. And we shall go from there. But I want to step aside real quick. When we get back, though, we're going to talk Olympians, Sun Devil Olympians. Well, Olympic hopefuls, but in swimming, again, a ton representing ASU. And yeah, absolutely awesome. So we'll step aside. And when we get back, I will dive into that. But we have all that coming up here on Pitchfork Lunch.
7, Robinson in 8.
Well, good start for Blackburn. They look, he got out early. And these 400-meter runners, they got to get out fast in the first 60 meters and establish the rhythm so that they can stand up nice and tall on the back straight.
Right now, Ahmad Robinson, Johnny Blockberger, and Christopher Morales-Williams all running evenly. A little move by Blockberger now in the far turn, but here comes CMW. Ogazi also trying to make a move.
Oh, it's going to be a showdown in this last 100, guys.
Blockberger and Robinson on first, but this is where CMW shines. Here comes Judson, Zamil Ogazi, and now Judson Lincoln the fourth. CMW holds him off, and he wins it. It's a photo for second. I'm giving it to Samuel Ogazi, the fabulous freshman.
Like this because the area when you say passing has been nails today. Neil with the serve. Would have been handled 9-inch bear.
And welcome back to Pitchfork Lunch. Yes, I am Michael Caratino at Diablo00 on X, artist formerly known as the Twitter, as you know. You can see the show live here every day, 12 to 1. My IG, michael.caratino.5, and Pitchfork Lunchers, the YouTube channel. You know what's on there. You know what if you from knowing what's on there, if you haven't got a chance, you've missed a lot of phenomenal interviews we've had through this first inaugural season of Pitchfork Lunch. Forks up, love it. Anywho, but yes, so go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel. It's at M as in Michael, V as in Victory, C as in Cat 005 at MVC005 on YouTube, and subscribe away. Yeah, just a lot of awesomeness going on, by the way, in Sun Devil country, as I have told you. Yeah, so again, a lot going on there, but go to YouTube and subscribe at MVC005 on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, and again, the shows are up there. You will catch up on it all. And I gotta say, again, a lot of phenomenal interviews, people that you coaches we get to talk to, get to meet, get to know, all that good stuff. And more to come. More to come. So yes, swimming, like I mentioned, they have 21, well, 22, obviously, well, 21 that are trying to get into the coming in. By the way, real quick, tennis. Well, I'll get tennis. So I have a tennis coming in. Obviously, so yeah, and a little bit with track going on as well too, tennis, but as we and baseball too, we'll get to that. Remind you guys at the end, but I wanted to get to the swimming because again, Olympics. I love the Olympics. I love Olympic sports. Just always have, and but the swim team, obviously, like I said, so the Olympic trials will be taking place in Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis, by the way, from the June 15th to the 23rd, like I told you, where 21 members are representing Sun Devil swimming over 9 days. The Olympics begin July 26th and run through August 11th, as you guys know. Of the 22 members, 14 are current members, like I said, of the Sun Devil Swim and Dive team. For those that you already heard this, I'm just sharing with the others that might have missed it. 5 are recent alumni of the program, and 3 are pro swimmers who are representing Sun Devil Swimming after training at the Mona Plummer Aquatic Center. And then last month, Ilya Karun qualified for the Paris Olympics, becoming the second Sun Devil swimmer to represent the maroon and gold in the Olympiad and will represent Canada. So we have that. But again, I'm going to let you know who's going to be attempting to qualify for the Olympics and represent Team USA and the maroon and gold. Coverage can be seen, like I told you guys, on Peacock Network and NBC starting at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time on the 15th, with qualifying heats airing live on Peacock with the same day delayed coverage each day on the USA Network. Coverage of every final event were live on NBC and Peacock each night, beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So you got that. All right, so first up, we have Andy Dobrzansky. And he is coming off his sophomore year being a contributor to Sun Devil men's team, claiming the 2024 NCAA title by swimming in the 100 and the 200 breaststroke. Dobrzansky will compete in the 100-meter and 200-meter breaststroke after posting a qualifying time of 101.18 in the 100 and 213.91 in the 200, which are both personal bests for him. So we have Andy Dobrzansky in the 100 and 200 breaststroke. Quinlan Gould competed his freshman year, specializing in backstroke for ASU and appearing in every meet in the regular season, including 2 top 10 finishes at the NC Invite. Earlier this month, he swam a personal best of 54.83 in the 100-meter back to qualify for the Olympic trials at the THSC Summer Classic. So Quinlan Gould, let's go. Let's crush it in the backstroke, young freshman. And then Dylan Gravely, this young man, absolutely awesome. He qualified for the Olympic trials in the 400 individual medley, 400-meter individual medley, with a qualifying time and personal best of 4:24.87. And he will be competing in the 1,500-meter freestyle after having a qualifying time of 15:39.23, 15 minutes 39 seconds. 15:39.23. So at the TYR Pro Swim Series that took place on April 12th, 2024. Gravely competed in 3 events at the Pac-12 Championships back in March for the Sun Devils in the 1,650 free, the 500 free, and the 400 individual medley. But check this out. He is also an open water national champion with a time of 54 minutes, 40 seconds. Dylan won the men's 5-kilometer earlier this morning in Sarasota, Florida. So, yeah, that is just, again, absolutely awesome to see that. And that took place – when did that take place? That took place on May 5th, back on May 5th. I thought it was just now, but yeah, May 5th. That's when Dylan Gravely again won the men's 5 kilometer in Sarasota. So back on May 5th, 54-4. I mean, yeah, distance swimming again. Distance swimming again, like to me, like distance running, it's a foreign language. Foreign thought too, foreign language, whatever you want to put it as, absolutely that. But yes. So, but yeah, Gravely again qualified in the 400 meter individual medley. And he'll be competing, like I said, in the 1500 meter freestyle. So that is awesome. Johnny Kulo was a student athlete of the semester, by the way. Congratulations, Johnny, on that. Kulao. He's a 5-time Pac-12 championship and a member of the 23-24 USA national team. Kulao will look to qualify for the Olympics to represent the red, white, and blue in the 50-meter free, the 100-meter fly, and the 100-meter free. He posted qualifying times of 21:87 in the 50-meter free, a personal best time of 52:35 at the TYR Pro Championships in the 100-meter fly, and a personal best of 48:38 in the Pan American Games in the 100 free. So, yeah, that's just, again, 50-meter free, 50 and 100-meter free, and the 100-meter fly for Johnny Kulao. Yes, let's go. Forks up. Get it done. Johnny, looking forward to that. Kale Martyr, he placed 13th in the 400 individual medley and the 200 breaststroke at the NCAA championships in March, helping the Sun Devil men to its first NCAA title. He will compete in the 400-meter individual medley after qualifying with a time of 4:25:06 and recording a personal best of 2:15:85 in the 200-meter breaststroke at the Phillips 66 USA National Championships in June. So he just did that. So yes, the 400-meter individual medley and the 200-meter breaststroke is what Cole Martyr is trying to qualify for. Jake Mason, he's coming off his sophomore year on the men's team with another Pac-12 title. He's swimming in the 400-meter free in his only event at the trials with a personal best time of 3:55:42 at the SETNAQ May Invitational on May 24th. So Jake Mason, let's go. Let's get it. And then Daniel Matheson being named on the 23-24 national team and won 2 races this past season. Matheson is a specialist in distance swimming and competing in the 800-meter free, the 1,500-meter free, and the 400-meter freestyle this coming weekend. He's an Arizona native with personal best times in all 3 events at the TYR Pro Championships last July. Matheson swam a 3:48:94 in the 800 free, a 7:52:34 in the 1,500 free, and I think that's a misprint. This is a 3:48:94 in the 400 free. Because that's the same time as the 800 free. So yes, but either way, Daniel Matheson in the 800 free, the 1,500, the 800, and the 400. The 800-meter free, the 1,500 free, and the 400 free this weekend. So Matheson, again, some crazy, insane times, but and then Erin Milligan, one of 2 female Sun Devil swimmers to participate in the Olympic trials. Love it, Erin. This weekend is the All-American, coming off a year where she won 20 races in this past season. And yes, I went back and I looked and I said she was winning quite a bit. Unfortunately, I didn't stress how much, but yes, 20 races, absolutely phenomenal. And placed inside the top 12 at 7 events at the Pac-12 championships. Milligan is coming off or competing in the 100-meter free and the 50-meter free at the trials after qualifying at the TYR Pro Series in San Antonio in April. She posted personal best of 25.61 in the 50 free and 55.47 in the 100 free, respectively. So, Aaron Milligan, go crush it. Yes, you are a Sun Devil. Go crush it. See what you can do. Tommy Palmer. He's actually an incoming transfer from Australia. Palmer is coming off his freshman year at that school down south and is now a Sun Devil, where he's competing in the 50-meter free after qualifying with a time of 22.77. Woo, yeah, insane. Leo Roden, coming off his first season as a Sun Devil, where he competed in 5 meets. Roden is swimming in the 50-meter free after qualifying with a time of 22.53. Patrick Salmon. Patrick Salmon, the 3-time Pac-12 champion, is coming off a memorable junior season after winning numerous races and being a part of the fastest 400 relay team in NCAA history. Sampson is racing in the 50-meter free, the 100-meter free, and 200-meter free this upcoming week after posting qualifying times of 22.41 in the 50, 50.48 in the 100. 22.41 in the 50, 48.46 in the 100, and 146.83 in the 200. In 2023, by the way, Salmon won gold in the 100-meter freestyle at the 2023 LEN Under-23 European Championships, along with claiming silver in the 200 freestyle. So, came off last summer, kept the momentum going, and now looks to extend it, does Patrick Salmon. So, again, awesome. Next up, Jack Schuster. He finished up his freshman year with ASU after competing in 2 events at the Pac-12 Championships in March, and is now competing in the trials in the 50-meter freestyle after qualifying with a time of 22.22, a personal best. So Schuster going to get it. Jack Wadsworth, specializing in the backstroke. Wadsworth came off his junior year with the Sun Devils, winning 2 events, both the 100 backstroke against GCU and that school down south, and placed 4th in the event at the Pac-12 Championships in March. This upcoming week, he'll compete in the 100-meter backstroke after qualifying with a time of 55.54 last month at the Sun Devil Open on May 18th. So let's go. And then now the alumni who are swimming. Alex Colson, the recent grad, helped lead the Sun Devils to a national title in its second Pac-12 title. Colson qualified for the trials in the 100-meter fly and the 200-meter fly with personal best times of 53.31 in the 100 and 157.13 in the 200, and placing the top 10 at the NCAA championships in the 200-meter fly. Also another alumni, Jack Dolan, the 7-time Pac-12 champion, recently graduated from ASU and holds the school record in the 50 free with a time of 18.61. Goodness gracious. Dolan is competing in the 100 free and the 100 backstroke and the 50 free this week. He qualified for the trials with times of 49.18 and the 22.22. So, yeah, that's just, again, absolutely awesome. Julian Hill, the recent graduate, is part of the 800 relay team that holds the school record and is a 2-time Pac-12 champion in the event. Obviously, more recent alum. In the event, he's a two-time Pac-12 champion in the 800 relay. For the Sun Devils, Hill is competing in 3 events in the trials: the 100-meter free, the 200-meter free, and the 400-meter freestyle this upcoming week. Also, Grant House, the ASU alum, is competing in 4 events this week in Indianapolis, swimming in the 200-meter free, the 200 individual medley, the 100-meter free, and the 100-meter individual medley. He qualified with times of 146.73 in the 200 free, 158.21 in the 200 individual medley, 49.07 in the 100-meter freestyle, and 53.09 in the 100-meter individual medley, respectively. He graduated from ASU with a master's degree in sports and law business. So forks up to you, Grant House. But yeah, keep it rolling. Lindsay Looney, Elite 90 Award and 2024 Pac-12 Scholar Athlete of the Year winner. Lindsay Looney will swim the 100 fly, 200 fly, and 200 free. She added to her resume of academic honors with the 2024 Bill Kajikawa Award and earned the CSCAA First Team Scholar All-American and graduated summa cum laude. With her bachelor's degree in psychology in May of 2023 and is set to graduate with a master's degree in family and human development in May 2024. Again, so yeah. A co-captain on this year's team, Looney had a storied 5-year career as a Sun Devil. Most recently, she repeated as Pac-12 champion in the 500 free. After becoming a Pac-12 champion for the first time in her career a year ago, Looney was also a Pac-12 champion in 2023 in the 200 fly, an event she took 4th place in at the NCAA championships last season. She also earned second-team All-American honors by taking 13th in the 500 free at the NCAAs last season. At the 2022 NCAA championships, Looney competed in the 200 fly, where she finished 10th, 200 free, 24th, and also competed as part of the 800 free relay team. But yeah, she'll swim the 100 fly, 200 fly, and 200 free. So that is obviously very, very exciting there. So that's Lindsay Looney. Cam Peel, the Michigan native, was part of the 200 free relay team that holds the school record with a time of 1:13.95, which eventually won the Pac-12 title. In March, he was part of the team that placed 3rd at the NCAA championships and competed in the 100 free and 50 free at the trials. At the trials, he will be competing in the 50 free after qualifying with a time of 22:52. Pros that are in, Ryan Held is an Olympic gold medalist at the 2016 Rio Olympics, being a part of the 4x1 freestyle relay team, and has won multiple world championships and vying for his second Olympic Games. Held is swimming in the 100 free after qualifying with a time of 48:30, and in the 100 fly with a qualifying time of 53:02. At the Sun Devil Open last month. He's also trying to qualify in the 50 free and the 200 meter free this upcoming week. Simone Manuel, the Stanford alum, has been training at Arizona State in preparation to qualify for her 3rd Olympics. Manuel is a 5-time Olympic medalist and is vying to qualify for the 100 meter free, the 200 meter free, and the 50 meter free. At the 2016 Olympics, she became the first African-American woman to win gold in an individual swimming event, claiming gold in the 100 free in Rio. She qualified with times of 53:25 in the 100 and 157:37 in the 200 fly, and 24:34 in the 50 fly. Olivia Smoliga, the 3rd Olympian to be training at Arizona State with Manuel, as she's attempting to qualify for her 3rd Olympic Games in the 100 backstroke, 100 free, and 50 meter free this week. Smoliga qualified. Smoliga qualified with times of 58:92 in the 100 back and 53:28 in the 100 free and 24:48 in the 50 fly. So that is all we have. I say that is all. Yes, an awesome list. I gave it to you, but again, you can check out the Olympic trials, June 15th, and again, I'll mention it. It starts tomorrow, so we'll have a little recap on Monday, see how they're doing, and talk to Coach Iguano as well. But starts tomorrow, the 15th through the 23rd, where and so again, Coverage can be seen on the Peacock, USA Network, and NBC starting at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time tomorrow, which is the 15th, with qualifying heats airing live on Peacock with same-day delayed coverage each day. So if you miss it, you can go back to the USA Network, check it out. But coverage of every final will air live on NBC and Peacock each night beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So that is where we're at. Again, Forks up there. Want to see the swimmers absolutely crush it. Yes, definitely want to see the swimmers absolutely crush it there. But yes, also have a little bit more news and notes. Track and field wise, this is pretty awesome, guys. Yeah, track and field wise, this is pretty awesome. So Jaden Davis takes silver in the 400 meters, 45.92. And this was just so it was Wednesday night. Yeah, he takes silver in the 400 meters. He ran a 45.92, right? In tonight's USA Track and Field U20 Championships to punch his ticket to the World Athletics U20 Championships in Peru. So Forks up Jaden Davis again, a 45.92. Not bad. Let's the under 20. Let's see what he runs in the championships in Peru. Also, Ben Jacobs, again, baseball wise, he is the sophomore lefty and who has earned a spot at USA's baseball CNT training camp in Cary, North Carolina. So that is a very awesome, again, the season he had, how he just kind of grew into it. And, oh, man, again, Ben Jacobs, absolute stud there. And then men's tennis, by the way. I mean, just to recap the hell of the season that men's tennis had, 3 All-Americans, love that, 5 Pac-12 All-Conference players, 18 wins, and they finished the season ranked 20th in the final season ranking poll. And you look at wins, shout out to Doug Tamaro, who put this up too. So this most wins from 1991 to present. 91, they were 21-10. In 85, had their next best record at 19-13. In 82, they were 19-14. In 2024, though, 18-10. And then in 1988, they were 18-9. So, yeah, so stoked for men's tennis too. I mean, men's and women's tennis. Men's tennis, what they did. So, yeah, big fan of that. So, again, Forks up to all. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. You guys have a great weekend. Again, watch the Olympic trials if you can. Support the Sun Devils. Hit me up. On X at Diablo00 on X, the artist formerly known as Twitter. Anything you see, but yeah, again, swimming, getting started tomorrow, 3:30 at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time on Peacock. So yeah, the live starting at 3:30 Mountain Standard Time on Peacock. So again, 3:30, you can start watching live and checking out the what's going on. But then again, the replays, delayed coverage each day on USA Network. So if you miss anything, got it there. And NBC and Peacock beginning at 8 p.m. Eastern every night. So that is tomorrow. But hey, have a phenomenal weekend. Again, so glad you all jumped in. Have a phenomenal phenomenal weekend. Enjoy if you're here in Arizona. Yes, enjoy the crazy heat. Happy Father's Day. to all the dads out there. Again, hopefully you finally get spoiled, get to relax, all that good stuff. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Enjoy the weekend. And yeah, you always get a little bit extra on Friday. So again, have a great weekend. I'll see you on Monday. Again, Coach Iguano. And everything's looking good. Will be joining me Monday, so you won't want to miss that coming off the weekend. So as always, it's a Sun Devil State. And as always, forks up.
Has been nailed today. Neil with the serve. Would have been handled. Mine into Baird.
Robinson in 8. Well, good start for Blackburn. They look, he got out early, and these 400-meter runners, they got to get out fast in the first 60 meters and establish the rhythm so that they can stand up nice and tall on the back straight. Right now, Ahmad Robinson, Johnny Blockberger, and Christopher Morales-Williams all running evenly. A little move by Blockberger now in the far turn, but here comes CMW. Ogazi also trying to make a move.
Oh, it's going to be a showdown in this last 100, guys.
Blockberger and Robinson off first, but this is where CMW shines. Here comes Judson, Zamil Ogazi, and now Judson Lincoln the fourth. CMW holds him off, and he wins it. It's a photo for second.
Rod.
I went to Arizona State.
Rod.
I'm a Sun Devil, man.
Justin Chapman rebound. Robbie Ryan for three. She hits it, and we are tied.
Terry's three.
Johnny Walker. National against control. His shot. Bruce Moore, they score. They tie the game up 2-2.
Some drives out for Robbie Ryan. Her three right on the money. This is Taya Hansen for three. Other side of the rim with a pretty reverse.
Wow.